Life is full of wonders, and we're here to bring you rare moments you've never imagined. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and let's dive into these magical moments together.
This is the terrifying moment when the giant storm struck, sweeping everything out of control. Witnessing a scene like this is truly despairing. The damage left behind is huge. Nature is not as gentle as we imagine. It can be powerful and unexpected, like a big shock that makes us reconsider. This roof needs a complete overhaul if it wants to withstand these crazy windstorms. A tall tornado appeared in the middle of the vast ocean, twisting and tearing everything in its path. It seemed like it was about to move closer to Peter's cargo ship, but fortunately, it was still far away. Thank goodness, and perhaps Peter feels happier than anyone else. It does not know that where people live. They are also facing extremely dangerous tornadoes.
This is really not good.
Oh my gosh.
Tornadoes often have a funnel shape, carrying dust and debris and making scary noises.
It's getting bigger. It's heavy.
TS-strong thunderstorms occur when hot, humid air meets cold air. Creating vortices with wind speeds that can reach more than 300 km/h. Four-land tornadoes also wield incredibly destructive power, rivaling waterspouts in intensity. On May 7th, 2016, in the small town of Ray, Colorado, a tornado appeared around 1:30 p.m. with winds reaching up to 200 km/h. In that terrifying moment, the once clear sky turned pitch black as ominous clouds rolled in. The wind howled fiercely, carrying with it swirling dust and debris. Oh my, that tornado was like a colossal monster advancing towards human habitation. Next, from June 12, 14. China endured two extremely powerful and destructive tornadoes. Many buildings were severely damaged. Streets were strewn with debris, and trees were toppled. Local authorities mobilized all available resources to address the aftermath of the natural disaster and ensure the safety of residents. May 2010. Holgate Calvine Glacier. Giant icebergs suddenly melted and fell into the sea. Cracking sound echoed throughout the space. It directly affected the mountain 1,000 miles away, with waves of snow rolling down to the foot of the mountain. Patches of white snow rush down, creating a scene that was both majestic and scary. Fenghuang ancient town captivates tourists, with its closely packed rows of ancient houses along the river, winding narrow streets, and serene atmosphere. The Arctic attracts visitors with its massive icebergs. The Arctic ice mountains, or icebergs, are colossal blocks of ice separated from polar ice shelves and floating on the Arctic Ocean. Truly miraculous. They are like silent guardians of the Arctic ecosystem, playing a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate. Oh! We just want to bring back a bit of ice for our fridge. Due to climate change, Arctic icebergs are melting at an alarming rate. The iceberg tsunami waves are advancing towards the coastline, though they move slowly and with less speed and force than regular tsunamis. Through these natural phenomena, we not only see the terrible power, but also the unintentional humor that Mother Nature brings. Always be ready to laugh and feel the greatness of our planet. Rainstorms are when Mother Nature decides to pour out her heart and cry non-stop. Torrential rains can turn streets into small rivers. And those who are reluctant to go out in this weather often become victims of comical drenching scenes. My God. What a scene of chaos. The wind howled every now and then, and torrential rain poured down like a waterfall. Trees tilted, houses shook. Everything seemed to blend into the dramatic symphony of nature. Every time thunder rumbles, my heart pounds like I'm running a marathon. Lightning flashed continuously, like the gods were playing a game of flashing lights. Truly haunting feeling. And if you thought the storm over the city was dramatic enough, just wait and see when the storm hits the ocean. When a sea storm comes, the ocean seems to be raging. The waves rise as if they want to play with the small boats. L spirals appear in the ocean, creating an equally chaotic and scary scene. At Lake Thun in Switzerland, a tornado formed, like a straw sucking up all the water in the sea. What an honor it was to witness this dust tornado. This is crazy. This amount of dust can destroy the entire fruit stand. Here's the truth about tornadoes. If it doesn't look like it's moving, it's coming straight towards you. The assumed rotation speed and distance tell you its size, maybe F4. Yes, that's scary. If you also feel overwhelmed by the terrible power of tornadoes, please comment number 1. If you think hail is impressive, imagine the sight of hot lava from an erupting volcano flowing into the ocean. The bright red lava flows mixed with the blue ocean water, creating a scene that is both magical and terrifying, as if the ocean and the volcano were engaged in an endless war. Oh my God, look at that lava flow. It looks like a giant BBQ party. You feel like just throwing a few sausages in there will instantly have a fire BBQ party. Storm. Kathleen suddenly hit Cornwall, bringing fierce waves and leaving a terrible mark. The scene from the power of the sea is both beautiful and contains unpredictable danger, surprising everyone who witnesses it. Tropical storm flooding on Surfside. Alberto Beach, Texas has made people here afraid. Floodwaters rushed in, sweeping away everything in its path and turning the whole area into a major disaster. Heavy rain and thunderstorm in Emirates has disrupted flights. Extreme weather makes travel difficult. The echoing sound of thunder and strong winds filled the air with tension and anxiety among the passengers. Luckily, they were safe. Five. Heavy rain hitting Spain has caused severe flooding, affecting the Palma de Mallorca airport terminal. Water flooded into the terminal building, causing panic among passengers and airport staff. This incident forced some flights to be canceled and delayed. How terrifying! The gust of wind was as strong as rage, blowing away furniture, creating a horrifying and terrifying scene. In Moscow, Russia, a strong storm accompanied by strong winds attacked and disturbed the city. Roofs were ripped off by the wind and blown away without mercy. The disaster also led to power outages in some areas of the capital. The people here feel scared and worried about the future. The heavy rainstorm, accompanied by hail, created a horrifying scene. Giant stones fell to the ground at extremely high speed, shaking every small corner of the city. The whole air was covered with the chaos of hail. This scene made witnesses feel scary and unbelievable. All the cars were heavily damaged by hail. No car remained intact. I feel sorry for these cars, but does nature care about this? Who will compensate for these damages? Tornadoes are a real fear for people, not just because of hail. The powerful tornado blew everything into the air. Along with strong winds and rain, creating a devastating natural disaster and causing serious damage. Drone footage of tornado damage in Temple, Texas, USA, makes viewers feel sympathy and shock at the desolation of such a beautiful city. Painful. Powerful buildings are collapsed, all evoking a feeling of helplessness before the destructive force of nature. Tsunami hits the coasts, like a great army attacking coastal houses. The noise of the floodwaters, along with the worried complaints of the people, caused everyone around them to fall into a state of panic. How difficult will their lives be when fierce waves from the sea pour into the homes of thousands of people, causing damage not only to property, but also to spirit. The powerful ocean waves have made both large and small ships targets. This is a chaotic scene. Hopefully everyone will get through this disaster safely. Please, God, save the people here. Unfortunately for the boat, it is trying to overcome this big storm, bobbing on each towering and challenging wave. Every second, every minute is a challenge for them, an expression of resilience and hope to overcome it. The cars were swept away by the water forcefully and mercilessly. The people could only stand and watch in despair, helpless before the involuntary power of the flood. It's heartbreaking to witness precious assets and attached vehicles suddenly becoming nature's play. The sound of thunder shattered the quiet atmosphere. Can you guess the terrible power of the lightning when it struck the tree? From another perspective, the continuous sound of wind and thunder, along with the dark sky, predicts a long night of anxiety for the people here.